Retired Lawrence Police Chief Gary Woodruff joins me tonight to talk about what we've seen. So Gary, what does it mean for the Beech Grove Police Department to see the crowds at the memorial service and lining the processional route?
Oh, it's so important for that outpouring of community support that the Beech Grove Police Department saw today. You know, having the community come out, I call it that silent majority that frequently doesn't say much, but in the time of need, they really come through. And to be there to support the officers, to support the family, is of critical importance. The feedback we got during our time of need in 2005 and our own experiences certainly confirms that seeing that outpouring of community support. That community support is not just important on today, but moving forward in the short, mid, and long term as well. Having the community be there for their law enforcement officers it's just critically important.
So to that end, Gary, what do the next few days look like for the Beech Grove Police Department?
They're going to be identifying their new normal. I'm not a really big believer in closure, in that term closure. I'm not really a believer in that term, but they'll be identifying what their new normal looks like moving forward. You know, they're a small department. Everybody knew each other. You know, Officer Elliott was a Beech Grove kid. You know, he's always been around. The mayor quoted that. You know, so they're going to identify what their new normal is. There's going to still be a lot of people around to help support them through that. Within the law enforcement community and the community as a whole. You know, Beech Grove is a tight-knit, really terrific community, and they'll need to lean on that support now more than ever. That silent majority needs to not be so silent as they move forward and identify what their new normal is going to be.
So Gary, if our viewers want to help out the Beech Grove Police Department, what tangible things can they do? In
a very tangible way, just being there and seeing that police officer out there, you know, and saying, hey, I see you, appreciate you, I got you. You know, that can mean as much as anything. It's just something as simple as that. It doesn't have to be any grand gesture. You know, we've had people stop in, you know, they'll make a pan of brownies and bring them up to the police department. You know, that's pretty typical of a smaller community like Beech Grove, Lawrence, and other places. But you know, it can be just something just as simple as seeing that officer out there in uniform, you know, ready to respond, you know, ready to serve and protect, and just saying, hey, I see you, I got you, you know, well, appreciate you.